In this video, I'm going to run through the steps needed to reconcile a trust account. To do this, you go into your trust account section, and then where you have your trust account, click on Current Reconciliation. This will automatically set the from and to date to the last time that you've reconciled and the current date. And you can change this to any date that you want. Here, where it says bank balance, that's where you put in your current bank balance or your closing balance for that period of time. And over on difference, this is going to show you a running total of whether everything is balancing as you're reconciling your account. So the first thing that we do is we scroll down here and we can see all the transactions that have occurred in this trust account that have been recorded. And we can go through and just tick which ones we want to allocate. So if we go through and I tick all of those, this shows us that the opening balance for the account was $0, the closing balance was $10,000. This shows the amount of debits and the amount of credits. You can click on any of these transactions to view the full details of those transactions. Up here it'll show us the difference is negative $10,000 because we've put in a bank balance of $0, but the closing balance should be $10,000. The other thing that you can do is put in journal entries here by adding a credit transaction or a debit transaction. To do this, you simply click on the option you want and you fill in the details, such as the type of deposit it was, a description and an amount, etc. So if I click reconcile now, it'll pop up with a message and say we can't reconcile as the transactions don't balance with the bank balance. So we know here that the closing balance should be $10,000 and that's what it should be showing on your bank statement. So I'll just put that in here and click reconcile now. That's now reconciled and it's automatically gone to report for this. Here you can click print report and that will print a reconciliation report for this date range. If you've made a mistake and you need to do it again, you can click delete reconciliation and that will basically untick all of those entries or transactions so that you can do it again. If we go back to the trust accounts, you can also access past reconciliations simply by clicking past reconciliations. This shows us that this reconciliation that we've just done and what the bank balance was at the end of it. If we click view, that will take us straight to that report. Another thing you can do is your trial balances. So here you click on trial balance and in here you can view transactions between certain date ranges. This will then give you all of your ledgers and the total of each of the ledgers, and you can click on view to view the full details of those ledgers.